Welcome to Real Talk with Marla
and Sarah.
And the tip of Dexter's head, because Real Talk also leads to real life where poor little one has a little fever and he just wants to be with mommy. So, and obviously we know Dave doesn't let him come on social media, so it's like just the top of his head. So hopefully he's cooperative and quiet.
He's definitely watching.
What are the chances?
Yeah.
Probably not great.
We already have 6 people on.
Oh, that's fun. So while everyone, like we have a million followers, but while our 4 friends are joining us, we wanted to recap on Black Friday because in case you didn't see our social media, hey Pony, we had an amazing experience together. I'm really excited because Sarah had the best time on Black Friday. Actually, whatever, Black Thursday night, but fine. And I'm pretty sure she's converted because she went to multiple stores without even being encouraged.
And I only bought things for myself, though.
Well, whatever. I mean, there's no criteria that you need to be kind in giving things to other people. Your mom is watching, so I hope you've gotten her a gift at least.
Yeah, mine.
Well, whatever. But it was so much fun. And
Marla forced me to make friends in line.
You're welcome.
I actually like those guys.
Yeah, they were awesome. And when I went to go and pick up my TV ticket from her friend, I was like, oh, hey, can we get a selfie? And he's like, you don't want my photo. And I was like, no, I really do want your picture. Yeah, it was great.
And Marla
Amy, we're on our phone, so please don't text us questions to distract us because we already have one distraction here. So we love you, and you're going to do it anyway, just to jab. Anyway, but Black Friday was a huge success.
We hope you had a success.
And if you see, that's the TV, basically, if you see it in the background.
Yep.
So
we both have the same one.
Same one. It was pretty great. However, there was one epic fail when Sarah tried to fit that TV in the trunk of her car just because her seats go down. She had 2 Target employees, one who lost his gloves in her car, trying to load it in, just saying like, it's okay, just fix it. You can just push it in, not realizing her trunk narrowed. So that was never happening.
This car specifically narrowed a lot.
Okay, thank God for Scott Parker, who basically I came prepared because obviously.
Shout out to Scott and Dennis.
Yeah, because they also saved Sarah's TV.
And asked for a shout out.
But that would have been a catastrophe had you gotten the TV and then had to return it.
I seriously would have had to return it.
I would have had to kick you off.
I would have been sad.
Anyway,
all right, let's
go. Tonight what we're talking about is how to try to avoid the extra holiday fluff while celebrating and still enjoying all of the festivities of the holidays. So we have, ironically, it's kind of weird, 13 tips.
Yeah, we might add a few.
Yeah, we might add things.
That's a weird number.
But I think we should just kick it off and get started.
Yeah.
So we're super excited. December is a great month. We're already, decorated and going. So hopefully you guys are feeling the Christmas cheer and not feeling like you're going to be getting the Christmas fluff. So, you want to start with the first one?
Yeah, so the first one is you don't want to deprive yourself. Like, this is the holidays. You have parties to go to. You have, like, the actual holiday meals or whatever. You're not going to go to, like, a work holiday party and have a protein shake. Like, that's, good for you.
I might, but whatever. But I do love a protein shake. But
however,
we all have the things that we look forward to on certain holidays, whether it's a special thing that's a family tradition on Christmas or whatever. We look forward to it, and you can almost like taste it in your mouth when you think about it, and it just like creates joy. And yes, you should obviously eat it.
Yeah.
Of course. But you just have to prioritize and do it in moderation. So say you like are obsessed with Tartufo. You're not going to eat that every single day of December, but maybe on Christmas Eve you're totally eating the whole Tartufo bomb.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And prioritizing, like, what are the things you truly, really want to eat, and what are the things that are sort of there every day that you have access to that you don't really care that much about.
Yeah. So, a big one, I think, for this time of year is, like, if you're actively trying to lose weight, like that's amazing, and we all fully support you, obviously. But the articles that I read, and I think everybody's sort of heard this, is people gain. I've read between 2 and 3 pounds over the holiday season.
7 to 10.
5 to 7. Like I've seen a bunch of different ones. So if you can literally maintain your weight, like maintain, don't gain is sort of the quote. That's amazing because you're already sort of ahead of the game. If everybody's going to gain 2 to 10 pounds and you can stay where you were, like to me that's a win.
Right. Well, and I think also this is why, like, Sarah and I recently posted about this, how I did this post about how the holidays could potentially be like 6 meals, but people that I'm talking to are like, I want to wait until January. But now you're basically starting at a deficit of 10 plus pounds or like 7 plus pounds from where you are now, where you're already not feeling good. And so just really thinking about trying to maintain and setting up, like, it sets you up for success, right? It's more achievable to just maintain instead of setting some big goal, like I want to drop 15 pounds during the holidays, and then you fall short, and it creates a lot of negativity and like self-hating and all types of terrible things.
You don't want to go to a party and leave like, oh, I'm the... And cue Dexter. He's saying cheese right now because he's taking your picture.
Taking a selfie.
You don't want to like be at a holiday dinner and sit back being really full and being like, oh my God, I hate myself. Like, I can't believe I just ate all that. Like, I feel crappy or whatever. If you like know you have a big party coming up on Friday and it's a holiday thing and you're going to a restaurant where you love that pasta and you know there's going to be wine and whatever, like have a healthy week. And so when you go to that party, you don't have to feel guilty about it.
Right.
Like, that, yeah.
So that totally merges right into tip 3.
Oh, yes.
Which is plan. And I think we were just having a little discussion about this. What does plan actually mean? I think it means a lot of different things. One, don't show his face.
No.
One, plan your menu, right? So if you're hosting a holiday, make sure that you're offering yourself some more healthy alternatives. Or if you're going to a holiday party or a celebration, bring something that's healthy. Like, I'm obsessed with a few recipes on Pinterest. Obviously, we know they have like less than 6 ingredients because that's like really my criteria because I'm a terrible cook. But bring something healthy. Like, do something that sets you up for success. So, my God.
We have a lot of distractions.
A lot of distractions here tonight. So that's the first thing. So plan your menu. Also, plan your week. If you know that you have your holiday party on Friday, you want to make sure that you're really setting yourself up for success Monday through Thursday, and then you're hopping back onto your healthy lifestyle Saturday and Sunday so that you're not just derailing it. I think a lot of times people are like, oh, well, that went to the toilet on Friday night, so I might as well just binge the whole weekend, and here's your 10 pounds. Like, or this is how it happens. Or like,
you're going to eat crappy at night, and you're like, oh, I'll have that bagel for breakfast, and oh, I'm just going to throw away my whole day.
Right.
Where you had like 5,000 calories before you even went to the party.
Right, exactly. You've already blew it before you got to the party, when if you just had planned.
Right.
You know, the other thing too is like, make sure you plan and have food accessible to you. So you're not in the hustle and bustle of the holidays where you have like extra things crammed in and you're having to do shopping or wrapping or visiting or whatever it is. It adds extra into your day, which is already so jam-packed, so you don't want to have to hit up the drive-thru because you have not planned appropriately. That also being said, don't skip meals, because that just is sending yourself in the wrong direction. So I think, Sarah and I are big proponents of a healthy lifestyle, and I would be remiss if I didn't just do like a quick shout out to the nutrition company that we are partnered with. The reason why is because it especially is super helpful during the holiday time. It is superfood nutrition that's convenient and easy, doesn't require a lot of meal prep, and so it truly does make the ability to be prepared and healthy very, very easy and very achievable. And so certainly if that's something you're interested in, we'd be happy to talk to you about that, but just have to talk about that for a quick second.
A couple more things just as far as planning a menu. If you're going to like a potluck kind of situation where like you're bringing stuff, not a lot of people are going to bring healthy food.
Right.
So like, be that person.
Right.
Like, be the person who brings the vegetables, because people are going to eat them.
Absolutely, for sure. Hey,
Hi,
Scott. Choreographed. Another thing you can do too is there's a chart on Pinterest that talks about substitutions. So like using applesauce instead of sugar, or using avocado instead of oil. So you can do things to make it a little bit healthier while you're still having the same desired taste effect. So plan.
Liquid calories.
Liquid calories. Oh, this is your jam.
So liquid calories are empty calories, and they don't fill you up. So like eggnog, even though I'm not a fan, I know it is a big thing this time of year. So like have it if that's your thing. Totally have it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Have a little glass of it.
Right.
Like you do not need to drink this huge glass.
The super gulp of eggnog.
Right. You just don't.
Right.
So like even with like alcohol and stuff, like you can have alcohol that's not mixed with like milk and Bailey's and Godiva and all that stuff. Like that's just empty calories that's not filling you up. And then you're going to eat pie
on top of it. Or I mean, if you love, I don't know, I don't drink martinis, but like a chocolate espresso Godiva,
that is dessert.
Decadent martini, have one, right? You're not going to bang out 5 of those. Maybe you're going to have one, and then maybe if you still want to have another cocktail, maybe you're having a red wine or a vodka and soda or something that's a little bit more calorie friendly. The other thing, which I thought was super helpful, is choosing the right vessel. So I think a lot of what we're talking about too is, the plating, right? So when you're talking about empty calories, like if you go for the big honkin' squatty glass, you're taking in so much more. But if you go for the cute, thin, fluted type of a glass, you're getting to indulge and have the taste, but you're not drinking the big gulp version of it. So super helpful when you're we don't always think about that. We just grab whatever it is and just pour in and drink. So same thing when you're choosing a plate. You want to try to choose a smaller plate so that even if it's full, it's not as full as like the buffet style platter. So just something to think about.
So huge rule, never,
ever
go to a party hungry.
True. It is the worst thing you could do.
I know when I was growing up, we would have to be at like holiday dinners or whatever at like 2.
Right.
We didn't eat till like 6.
Right.
Starving. So like I didn't eat before I went. I mean, I was little, I didn't know better. But like
Pony.
Well,
go ahead.
But I'm saying like you have to eat breakfast, potentially eat lunch.
Right.
If you go to a party and you're starving, you are going to eat whatever is on the table. Even if it's stuff you don't want.
Right, 100%. Yeah. Because you're just so hungry and just want to have food. So the worst thing you can do is skip meals in preparation. It also puts your body into, like scientifically, it puts it into a starvation mode. So as soon as you put something into your body, you think that it's just going to burn it right away. Nope, absolute opposite. It holds on to it and stores it as fat. So basically, because your body's like, well, I don't know when I'm going to eat again, so I might as well just hold on to this. And so it's absolutely the opposite of what you would think. And so just don't go to a party hungry for sure. I already talked about using the small plate, but something else to think about when you're choosing to fill your plate, you want to look for the things with the vegetables and the protein. That's going to help to fill you up so you're not going to keep going back and back and back to the buffet table. And also don't socialize by the buffet table. Take your plate and go.
If you stand by the buffet table, you're just going to keep like grazing and eating because it's there.
Right.
So someone told me can you take these out for me? Sorry, I'm playing with Dexter. If you have a drink in one hand and a small plate of appetizers in the other, you don't have any hands to eat more.
Right.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Right.
And also survey. Like you need to do a preview before you commit.
Yes.
So for years and years
My family makes fun of me for this, but I totally do this every time we're at a buffet.
So for years and years and years, going to baby showers and wedding showers, like every time you go to something like that, people get a plate and just go to town.
Right. You just get in line and bam, 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 take it all.
Yeah, no. I literally go down the line and see what's there. And people think I'm cutting and I'm not. But, like, I literally need to see, like, what am I going to put on my plate? Like, I'm not going to put a pound of pasta just because it's the first thing.
Right, exactly.
So when you get to these parties or whatever, you need a preview.
Right. Take in the lay of the land. Survey.
Yeah.
Survey.
Mm-hmm.
And savor each bite. I mean, holiday food is a little decadent. Like, it tastes great. So don't just shovel it in. You want to, you know, put your fork down, maybe chit chat with the people who you're there to see. Enjoy what it tastes like. And that's going to help to slow you down.
I literally, because we had already prepped for this kind of, I did this at Thanksgiving on purpose. So I went to the buffet table, I surveyed it, I decided exactly what I really, really, really wanted, and I put a little tiny bit on each plate, on my plate. So when I sat down, I took a bite of whatever, and then I put my fork down, I sat back in my chair, and I tasted it, and I was like, oh, hey, Mom, those sweet... Oh, okay, sorry, we almost lost connection. And I was like, oh, hey, Bob, these green beans are really tasty. Like, took a bite of the next thing, and it literally helped.
Right, absolutely.
And because I only took a little bit of each thing, like, I almost finished my plate.
Right.
And the food was really good.
Right.
And I talked to people as we were eating. Yeah. I will say, other people at the table were hunched over with the fork and the shovel. And I was like, hello, can I have your attention, please? The eggplant's delicious. So it took a little much. Hi, Liz. But yeah, it really works. And drink water
in between,
while you're eating.
Yeah, that's one.
We'll get it later.
That's definitely one of our other tips. To drink water. It helps you feel full. It helps to flush out toxins. It helps to get rid of some of that extra salt that some of the holiday foods are prepared with. And you know, a lot of times when we talk to people, they're like, "I don't like the taste of water," which it's weird to me because I don't think water has a taste, and I live on water.
I do.
But I know you're weird.
I love water, but they do taste different.
Okay.
They filter down different rocks.
I understand, yeah. So some suggestions that I have for drinking water, you can put something into it. So like frozen cranberries to be a little bit festive. You can put fresh mint. You can put cucumber or citrus just to change the flavor a little bit, and it helps to just increase your intake. So that's a good thing. The other thing kind of goes back with putting your fork down, but eat mindfully. Like, be a little bit aware, or be very aware of why you're eating. Are you hungry? Are you needing to fuel your body because you just did a workout or you're going for a workout? Or are you just bored, angry, mad, frustrated? Or have you just literally started binge watching the like Hallmark movies, and now you plowed through a bag of chips, salsa, and guac? I mean,
or those
guilty. We've
of,
all
like,
been there.
Popcorn that you get at this time of year. If you know those like tins of like
and they're
caramel
like
popcorn, like moose tracks and
gross
stuff.
flavor.
Yeah, but if you sit down and watch a Hallmark movie like that,
well, why would you even have that in your house? First
I
of all?
don't.
Oh, okay, just checking. But people, I guess, do. Just saying, be mindful and don't let yourself zone out in front of the TV when you're eating. So just
and
be
also
aware.
like think about not just with holiday like meals and stuff, but this whole time of year can be very stressful.
Oh, for sure. 100% stressful.
So with shopping, it's expensive. There's a lot of money. You have people coming from out of town. Like you need
family
to clean
dynamics.
your house. So it's the same thing. Like when people get stressed, they just stress eat too. Right. So you kind of have to think about that too, and that kind of goes back to the planning. Right. Like you need to plan.
Right, and have healthy snacks available to you, because if you want to have a snack, you should be able to. You should obviously have it.
Absolutely.
But you just want to put something good into your body. Okay. So the next one, decline politely. Now, learn the tactic of declining politely. So this sounds like it's super easy, but it's not. Yeah. So coming from like a big Italian family, as soon as you walk in the door, food is pushed on you because food is love, right? And so it's hard to continue to say no because then it's offensive.
Hi, G.
It can be offensive. So you need to learn how to say no thank you nicely. Like, oh my God, that was so amazing. I couldn't stuff another bite inside of me.
So just side note, because this literally happened to me. In my whole TV fiasco, my TV ended up at Marla's parents' house. Long story. But when I went to
because it couldn't fit in your car.
I know. When I went, but it didn't end up at your house. It ended up at your parents' house. Okay. But I went to go pick up the TV. My mom came with me. We were loading it into the car, and her mom's like, "Do you guys want coffee? Do you want anything?" And I was like, "I'm holding a 65-inch TV right now. I think I'm all set, but thank you." And she 100% like was not
Right.
That's just what you do.
Right, because food is love, right?
My grandmother used to feed the mailman, like,
Right.
on a daily basis.
And I just think that's, like, for some cultures, that's absolutely the way it is. And it's hard.
You can say no.
And you can inadvertently offend someone. So you
Right.
just have to say no politely.
Yeah.
In the last one, which is, like, totally your thing. So take it away.
So normally, I hate leftovers.
Right.
Except for on holidays, which Dave is loving his leftover pie right now that I brought him when I picked up my TV. Learn to love leftovers. So like I said on Thanksgiving, I ate what I absolutely 100% wanted. And the stuff that I was like, I think that would taste good tomorrow,
Right.
I didn't eat right then. So love leftovers. The pies came out. Go see Laddie. The pies, sorry, still Dex. The pies came out, and I was like, oh my god, there's 25 different pies, and I chose like a little piece of one, maybe two, and I.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble.
I ate a tartufo on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It's fine. It's my favorite dessert.
And so, hold on, Dex, stay over here. And so then I took the pies that I didn't eat. I took a little bit of it home with me.
Right. I think it can be
You don't have to like sit and eat it all.
Right. You can also, lesson I learned from my husband, freeze anything. So like if you don't want to eat it right now and you know you have multiple other parties coming up, just put it in your freezer, and in like January or sometime in January when you need a little treat or want to have a little something extra, just pull it out of the freezer and have it then.
Like Dave's eating his food.
Right. So you should see what we have in our freezer, because nothing goes to waste here. But it really does work. And I think it also helps avoid loving leftovers, loving leftovers, loving leftovers, loving leftovers. And all of a sudden you've loved your leftovers Monday through Sunday. And here comes your 10 holiday fluff pounds.
Yeah, because I loved the leftovers. Is like I brought a little bit, again, home of everything. And then one day I had this as my side. The next day I had this as my, so I wasn't eating the same thing for multiple days.
Right.
Either.
Yeah, so that, I mean, I think that can be really, really helpful. So he's trying to get his face on. Don't worry, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. So anyway, these are our 13-ish helpful hints on how to avoid the holiday fluff. And really, the most important thing you can do is just love yourself during the holidays. And when you love yourself, you also love yourself enough to take care of yourself. Oh, one that I forgot, which I don't know how I forgot, I'm just going to throw it in now, is be active, right? So when you love yourself, you want to talk about, loving yourself in terms of what you're putting into your body, putting nice, clean foods into your body to help be able to enjoy and be happy around the holidays, but also how are you treating your body? Are you getting the recommended 30 to 45 minutes of exercise 4 to 5 times a week? That's going to just make us happier. It helps to reduce your stress. It helps to release endorphins. It helps to make us literally happy from the inside out. But it also helps with that calories in versus calories out math equation. We know that weight loss or any type of, journey in terms of getting in shape is pretty much 80-20, 80% of what you're eating, so your nutrition, and 20% of how you're moving your body. And so if you are doing a pretty good job of the moderation of the nutrition and then getting your body moving, and it doesn't have to be get on your Peloton bike. We know that's what I'm doing, so I'm obsessed. And I don't care about their commercials, so don't put your comments in there. I'm still a lover through and through. But it can be just something that you love. Say you need to do some shopping still for the holidays. Do mall walking. Window shop while you're walking. Be multitasking and just be active. Maybe you're going to park further away in the parking lot. You're going to take the stairs at work. Little things that you can do throughout your day to help to make your activity points just go up each and every day.
Or even
it makes a huge
on
impact.
The holidays,
huge impact.
You can if it's not super cold out or something, take the family for a walk before dessert. Or you know what I mean? You can incorporate it into your holiday.
Right.
not necessarily like a work party or something, but like
Right. Or if you know
anything.
that you have a weekend packed, maybe you want to make sure that you prioritize getting to the gym or prioritize getting your workout or your walk or whatever it is in, so that you're burning a little bit of extra calories because you know you're going to indulge a little bit more. It really just comes down to the number 3 tip, which is the most important: planning. Plan it all. If you are prepared, you will be successful. So
I think that's it.
That's it. Totally.
So watch our whole video if you tuned in late.
Yeah.
If
If you tuned in late, this is Real Talk with Marla and Sarah. You just
Hi.
never know what you're going to get here.
Yeah. And like our YouTube or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Real Talk with Marla and Sarah. All our other videos are on there too, which I think are super helpful. And I don't think Dexter's gonna let us stay very much longer, so we're gonna sign off.
done. So we'll just say Real Talk.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas.